Yo, yes sir, man. We live and we back. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. Alright. But before we do that, y'all already know. Got the lineup review, man. Got my best lineup pulled up from yesterday's slate. Let's get into the breakdown, man. See how we tried to attack it, what we did right, what we did wrong, and so on and so forth. And while we getting into that, man, please, if this is your first time here, you're in the right spot. Just go and hit that subscribe button. And everybody in the sound of my voice, definitely hit that like button, man. We here dropping starting fives for y'all mostly every slate. So let's get into this breakdown, alright? Now, my best lineup on DraftKings last night. Last night on DraftKings was, still having. I might have to start investing more money on FanDuel. Winning more on FanDuel than I am on DK right now. We're going to look into that tonight. But my best lineup right here, 312. At the top, man, went LaMelo Ball. I had a lot of LaMelo Ball yesterday, but he didn't give us the biggest performance we needed because Ish Smith put together a nice game off the bench, man. And we seen before in the season, whenever Ish Smith has it going, they kind of let him stay out there, and he had it going last night, man. He gave him a solid performance as the Hornets squeaked away with a win here against the Los Angeles Lakers. So LaMelo Ball was really the story of my night. Too much exposure to him really hurt a lot of my lineups. At my shooting guard, man, went Cody Martin here, 13% on, 4,400. No, once that Oubre news came out, I got to a little Martin, a little Book Night. Just expecting those guys to see plenty of run here in this fast-paced game against the Lakers. Cody Martin only gave us 19 DK points, not nearly what we expected from him in this spot. At my small forward here, I went Norman Powell, man. Got him at 15% on, just trying to get as many pieces of this Houston-Portland game as possible. Another one of the fast-paced games on the slate. Got him, he gave us 31 DK points. Solid effort, man, 5Xing over there. But, we like for our players to get 6X. So he let us down here in this spot, but he didn't kill us too bad. At my power forward spot, I went Carmelo Anthony. I had a lot of THT, a lot of Melo, a lot of Westbrook. I got some DeAndre Jordan in a couple spots once I seen he was starting. I got Melo right here, 4,400, 22% on. He gave us 41 DK points, man. Almost 10Xing right here for Melo. Very solid. We'll definitely take that every night of the week. At my center spot, I went Hernan Gomez on here. This was a pivot from my, if you caught the starting five, I think I had Biyombo in there. And this was a late swap right here. Once that J-Val news came out, I kind of pivoted away from Biyombo in this spot and went down to Hernan Gomez as he became a much better play than Biyombo in my opinion. So I switched to a lot of Hernan Gomez last night. Hopefully you guys was around and caught that news. That late swap is very crucial, guys. You're going to have to pay attention to your lineups to pretty much that last game locks, man. It could be news at any time throughout the night. So we went to Hernan Gomez right here. Monster performance for him. 10X, man, at 24% on. Got the Russell Westbrook right here, 38% on. Thought he'd be much higher, but people were, a little scared of him still because Westbrook hasn't performed very well this year. He actually got there with points, believe it or not, man. 35 real-life points, man. He let us down in the assist and rebound category. I was expecting a big triple-double from him, but he still did enough for us to be pretty solid performer on last night's slate. And my other forward, Cam Johnson. Everybody's favorite chalk yesterday, 43% on. He paid off for us, man. 41 DK points for us in this matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then round out my lineup here, I went to Yusuf Nurkic, man. Just trying to get another piece of that Portland game. I was really in last night, and both of my plays came from three games. That Hornets Lakers game, that Houston Portland game, and that Minnesota Phoenix game was the bulk of my plays last night. Just didn't quite put the pieces together right, but there you have it, man. My best lineup, pretty much 313 right here on DK. Let's go look at FanDuel and see how we did over there. All right, come in at FanDuel, man. Put up 354. Won $10 on this particular lineup, man. All of my lineups cashed on FanDuel, so it was a solid winning night on FanDuel last night. At the top, I went DeJounte Murray, man. Got him at 16% on, man. The guy's just been a monster, man. He's a triple-double threat every time he hits the floor. Failed one rebound shy of a triple-double last night, giving us 62 FanDuel points, man. I definitely take that. At my point guard, I went Russell Westbrook. He was way more on over here on FanDuel. That's got a lot to do with that $7,800 price tag. But 62% on, he gave us 46 FanDuel points, man. Nice outing from Russell Westbrook at that price tag. And my shooting guard, I went Zach LaVine, got him at 25% on 7,500. This is another guy I felt was too cheap for this matchup right here. I told you I like this Spurs Bulls game as well. I felt like it could go overlooked, and I told you yesterday on the video I like the over in that matchup. As you can see, that bet hit. But 42 FanDuel points right here for Zach LaVine, man. Very solid for him at that 7,500 price tag. Shooting guard, you can see I went James Bouknight here, trying to get a little different. He's been playing solid. He's been getting 20, 25 minutes lately over the last couple of games. And with Oubre being out, I felt like he could push to maybe 28, maybe 30 if the game got to a blowout or Martin got into foul trouble. But they didn't give him much run last night. I don't know how that works out, how you get 20 to 25 minutes with Oubre in, but when Oubre come out, you get less minutes. I don't know. But 0.7% on. He was my wild card. I rolled the dice on. Only 3 FanDuel points over there. As you can see, he really hurt this lineup. Could have had a much better night if we go somewhere other than Bouknight. At my small forward went Cameron Johnson. 34% on, man. 5K over here. It was just a solid play. I liked him on both sides yesterday, getting all the run with no Jay Crowder over there in that pace-up matchup. Another player that killed this lineup, Stanley Johnson. So over on y'all know me, I like to play the sites against each other. So over on DraftKings, I went a lot of THT. I got Ellington in some spots. I did some Melo. So over here, I got some Stanley Johnson. I went to even DeAndre Jordan in the lineup. So I like to try to use the sites against each other. Got Stanley Johnson here, 25% on. He only gave us 13 FanDuel points. He saw the minutes, just wasn't very productive last night. All right. At my power forward, got Willie Holmgren in here, 53% on over here, but he's just a smash spot whenever there's no J-Val, man. He's a guy who can really fill it up for you. Monster double for him, 18 points, 16 boards, man, 53 FanDuel points. Definitely take that. And my other power forward went Keldon Johnson, just trying to give me a little run back with Zach LaVine over here. Once again, like I told you, I liked that Bulls Spurs game last night as well. Keldon Johnson here, 4% on. He gave us 36 FanDuel points. I definitely take that at 5,800. Very solid. And then rounding out at my center, man, I paid up over here on FanDuel last night. If you saw the starting five, I went Nikola Jokic. Didn't really need him. He didn't give us a monster performance we expected going against the Pelicans, lacking Joe Val down low, but he was still very solid, man. Right at 60 FanDuel points at 23% on. So nice triple-double from Jokic yesterday. So there you have it, man. My best lineup on FanDuel, 354 with 2 duds in there, really, man. But we'll definitely take that. Been very solid. But enough for the review. Let's get to today's slate and see what I'm liking for y'all over there, all right? Coming in on DraftKings, we got a nice 6-game slate today. Once again, plenty of injury news we're going to be waiting on. Got to keep your ear to the streets. Be all the way to the last game locked, guys. You're going to have to be locked in to 8:30. You don't got to be making lineups, but just paying attention to the news all the way to 8:30. Then your Saturday night can be free. I know it's tough on a Saturday night, but if you invest in money, man, you definitely want to do everything you can to get a return on that. So be able to at least be near your phone or paying attention to the news to 8:30, all right? Now, at the point guard, man, I want to look at Scotty Barnes here. Now, I'm definitely going to love this play if Van Vliet is out. He's questionable right now, but I'm still going to like him even if Van Vliet plays. So the beauty about this Scotty Barnes play here, even if Van Vliet plays, it doesn't affect his minutes. He's going to see 30-plus minutes regardless. But if Van Vliet is out, that opens us more usage, more shot opportunities from him, even some ball handling opportunities. As you see, that's why he's point guard eligible. He's been taking some ball handling responsibility with no Van Vliet. They don't have a true point guard, so it kind of spreads itself around. Everybody gets a little more ball handling opportunity, a little more playmaking opportunities. And I want to get to Scotty Barnes here, the 6,700, a guy who can pay off this salary in a plethora of ways, man. He can do it scoring wise, he can do it peripheral wise, he can do it with a combination. I like guys with a lot of paths to success, and Scotty Barnes definitely gives you that at 6,700 in this matchup against the Heat. Coming in as shooting guard, man, I want to look at Klay Thompson going against this Brooklyn Nets. 5,500. His minutes are slowly creeping up, man, and you definitely want to be the first one to the party when he finally sees 30 or more minutes. You know he's the type of guy that can crush this 5,500 price tag. Now the trick is being the first one to the party, because once he has that big game, it's over with. Now you're not gonna get him at that amount of low ownership again. His price is gonna go up, everything. So we trying to be first to the party right here and catch Klay Thompson before before he has his explosion game. I think this is a great spot for him. Like I said, the minutes are creeping up. You get a great pace-up matchup against a high-powered Brooklyn Nets offense that's getting Kyrie back. So the offense should be pretty formidable with Harden and Kyrie. So the Warriors are definitely going to need some scoring. I think Klay Thompson can get us done. I think he approaches 30 minutes in this contest, and I like him to beat this $5,500 price tag. Coming in at my small forward, I'm going to look at Jimmy Butler. Second night of a back-to-back, but I'm not too worried. Going against these Toronto Raptors, Jimmy Butler has just been a monster this year, man. Very efficient. You know he gives you everything from points to all the way to steals and blocks, man. He just fills it up. He's the engine that make this Miami Heat team go. The only nervousness, playing Jimmy Butler always makes me a little nervous because he can easily take the back seat. Like if Hero has it going or Bam has it going, he will fall back and just play defense and get assists and things of that nature. So we need him involved. We need him to have it going offensively. He can definitely pay off this $8,600 price tag. Coming in at my power forward, I want to look at Kristaps Porzingis now. This is going to be a clash of styles. This is an interesting matchup right here because Sabonis is back. So I don't know if he starts at center or power forward. I don't know if they let Porzingis start at center or power forward. But either way, they should be matched up against each other. And it could be just a back and forth. I can very much see Sabonis punishing Porzingis on the other end if he starts at center, putting him on the post. And on vice versa, when they come back down the court, I can definitely see Porzingis stretching Sabonis out to the three-point line, taking him off the dribble, beating him. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. But I know I like Porzingis. 7,400. He's been playing very well. His usage is up, shots are there. At 7,400, I think it's plenty of value to be had over there, man. I'm sorry, I can't speak this morning for some reason. But Porzingis is plenty of value to be had at this 7,400 price tag right here. I like getting to him in this matchup. And at my son, man, if J Val is out again, he's questionable right now. He missed yesterday with an illness, so he might be back. But if he's out again, man, I think you just got to go to Hernangomez. Even if he plays, man, I think Hernangomez is earning himself more minutes in the rotation. So just with the way he's been playing. But if Valanciunas is out, like I said, I think he's just a lock. He's going to be chalky if Val is out, but he's going to be one of the best value plays on the day if Valanciunas is out. So don't worry about the ownership, especially on this 6th game, but just lock him in. All right, there you have it, man. My starting 5 for DraftKings: Scotty Barnes, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Kristaps Porzingis, and Hernangomez. All right, let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I like over there. Coming in at the top, man, at the point guard, I want to look at Tyrese Maxey. I like this $6K price tag over here in an up-pace matchup against the Sacramento Kings. This game definitely should get up and down. And you know Maxey, he gets the full load of minutes, man. He could play 44 minutes, 45. They just run him raggedy. So this is a lot to do with a minute play. He's a solid fantasy producer, but nothing to write home about. But at 6K, the up-pace matchup with all the minutes he's going to play, he's going to have plenty of opportunity. You know he's a guy that can give you a 40 burger right here at this price tag. I like getting Tyrese Maxey on FanDuel. Coming in at shooting guard, running back with my boy Jaylen Brown. Listen, ran him out yesterday. He was solid against the Atlanta Hawks. His price then fell over here on FanDuel, 8,100. I think he's definitely at least an 8,800 type player. He's another guy, you know, my type of guy. Fill it up for you defensively, rebounds, scoring. Everything, man. I like getting Jaylen Brown his 8,100 price tag, especially in a pace-up matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans. Coming in at my small forward, I want to look at Scotty Barnes, man. Definitely love this price tag right now. 6,300, he's my absolute favorite play on FanDuel right now. I'm going to have a lot of them, man. It's going to be hard to get me off of them, especially if Van Vliet is out. But I love Scotty Barnes, 6,300 price tag over here on FanDuel. Coming in at my power forward, staying with Willie Hernangomez, man. 5,100 over here on FanDuel. Like I said, if J Val is out, man, just lock him in and get different somewhere else. Do not miss this value play that is Hernangomez if J Val is out. I don't care what the ownership is. Just put him in and get different somewhere else, all right? That's all I'm going to say about that one. And then coming in at my son, I'm going to look at Domantas Sabonis, 9,600. Hey, I like this price tag over here on FanDuel, slightly better than DK. He's in play on DK2 at 99, but at 9,900, but I like him at 9,600 over here on FanDuel. Like I said, I'm interested to see how this plays out between him and the matchup between him and Porzingis, because neither one of them is coming off the court. No matter how it's going, Sabonis is going to stay out there, Porzingis is going to stay out there. So It's just a battle to see who has a better performance. I like going Sabonis over here on FanDuel at 9,600, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five on FanDuel: Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, Scotty Barnes, Willie Hernan-Gomez, and Domantas Sabonis. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine, man. That's going to do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.